Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to another Small Business Saturday where we're going to be giving 3 marketing tips to help you through shoulder season. Stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Bernie is out on vacation today. Bernie, we miss you. See you next week.
We miss you. Have fun.
So I have a very special guest with me, Britt, who is our director of all of our in-house marketing. So welcome, Britt. Thank you for
Thanks,
sitting
Jill.
in. Now we have a special Small Business Saturday for all of our heating and cooling clients because everyone's going to start opening up their windows over the next 30, 60 days, probably closer to 60. So we want to give 3 marketing tips to get ready for shoulder season because those are the 2 times of the year that are usually the more slower parts versus the hotness and the cold.
Yep. And Jill, what happens during shoulder season? What is shoulder season, right? I'm sure some people might be asking what it is. For anyone who doesn't know what shoulder season is, it's basically that time period between the seasons, and it's usually slower, right? And I know a lot of businesses, they'll come to me, they definitely come to you and say, I'm a little bit nervous, like I don't know what to do. Should I shut off my marketing? Which, first of all, this is not even the topic, but don't ever shut off your marketing. But to kind of jump into the tips, because you want to, even though you're running and gunning right now, right? But one of the things that happens in the summer is you don't really think about the coming months, right? I feel like we're going to blink and it's going to be Thanksgiving, which is terrifying. But you want to start planning now for shoulder season, even a little bit for winter too, right? Yeah. You want to make sure that you're ready to go for those slower seasons, even though heating can be a fairly busy time, but usually it is slower than the summer, right? Historically for most businesses, at least here on the East Coast. But let's jump into 3 tips, right? So
first tip is make sure that your local service ads have everything uploaded, all of your information is correct, so that they can continue to work even as people are turning off their AC and they're not turning on their heat yet. And actually, just to jump off of what you said, shoulder season is also an important time to turn up your marketing.
Yes.
Don't turn it down.
Yes.
Don't turn it off. That's where we really need to increase things for those who are searching for AC repair or heat repair. And they don't have somebody in mind.
yeah, no, absolutely. And LSAs are super important because, one, you don't pay for them to keep them on, right? Which is great. So it's not like you're spending money to keep anything live. You want to just keep them active, make sure they're up to date, make sure your insurance is up to date. And for anyone who doesn't even have their LSAs live, this is a really good time to get started because we know those background checks take time, right, Jill? The background checks, at least a couple weeks to a couple months, right? I think it fluctuates a lot, especially since COVID. But if you don't have anything live, now's the perfect time to build it out, put all your information in, get that background check taken care of. So that way, in a couple weeks to a month from now, maybe a couple months, you are ready to go come September, come October, where, things are starting to slow down, and that way you can still get those leads.
Yep. Great tips. Second one is all about email marketing. Talk to us about that, Britt.
Ooh, email marketing. This is my favorite one. So I have a lot of clients that actually don't do email marketing that are in the home services businesses, which is wild to me because that is one of, first of all, you're not paying for running ads, right? And it's to your own email list of people, customers that you already have in your database, and they're not using it. Crazy, right?
Yeah, use your own data.
Use your data. So one of the things I always like to say is prepare those campaigns to focus on, tune-ups are huge during shoulder season, especially when you're between, when you're getting into probably like September, end of August, when people are going to start thinking about, okay, well, AC is running good, right? It's still hot out, but maybe we want to start thinking about the heater. Make sure the heater's working when you turn it on. But also those maintenance agreements, those maintenance contracts, those are huge too. So anything that you can do in email marketing to push maintenance agreements, because that's the business, that's the monthly revenue that will keep you going through the shoulder season and through those months where it's slower. Anything that you can do with coupons also, huge. People love coupons, right? You put 10% off, you put a percentage off. It's totally up to you. There's a million different things you can do, but anything that you can give someone some sort of discount or some sort of value add to that service, they're more likely to call you and respond to that email. I had a client that actually during shoulder season, this is a true story about, I guess, a year or two ago, but I had a client that actually their main driving force of their revenue during shoulder season was their email marketing because they were putting those maintenance agreements out there. They were selling those. They were getting things through coupons. They had much more activity on that email marketing because they were using people that already knew who they were, that used their services before. It's a no-brainer.
Yep. Perfect. Now, the last but not least one is Facebook retargeting. Facebook can flex on anyone with the retargeting. Let's talk a little bit about that and the power through uploading lists and being able to remarket and re-engage with people after they've come to your website.
So similar to email marketing, I love Facebook retargeting because I feel like there's so much untapped potential with it, and a lot of people don't use it for that purpose. But anyone that hits your website, if you have the Facebook pixel or Metapixel now it's called, on your website, that person automatically gets put into like this bucket, which turns into an audience for you to remarket to. So have those ads running. You don't even have to have a huge budget. You can have a couple $100 a month, $1,000 a month, maybe not even that, and just have these ads run all the time. You can swap out your creative based off of what it is that you're running, any coupon specials, etc.
It's unlimited.
But it's unlimited, but it's a great opportunity to have your business top of mind because maybe they don't need you today, right? But they're going to need you.
They will.
A month from now, 2 months from now.
Yes.
Or they're going to turn on their heater and be like, ooh, that's not working.
Yes.
It's not turning on at all. So always a good thing to have those running so they're working for you in the background.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Awesome tips. If you need help with your local service ads, if you need help with your email marketing, if you need help with remarketing and re-engaging with people on Facebook, call us up. We are the company to help you to put together a custom plan to help you to reach your goals. Until then, we'll see you guys next week.
Time to get ready for shoulder season.